Alright, welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2, the Persian Republic. Now, I kind of didn't release that video until later, so I'm going to let the calls for Tibet being freed go a little longer. Just do it in that video rather than in this one. Right now it's 3 and 2 for freeing Tibet. One thing to note is that Tibet will get this province, which is in one of my actual, states. So that's a reason not to, I suppose. As far as I can remember, it's not driving down my literacy any large amounts, so it's not really a big deal. And it's not eating into my colonial points too badly, considering I have all of the colonial points. So, last time we had a giant war with China, which we won and enforced the dismantling of their empire, to put things mildly. I'm going to separate out these units. I'm going to reorganize them. I might not even bother reorganizing them, actually, because there's only 10 years left in the game. Which, I mean, actually, that's still quite a bit of time. Just, getting rid of my understrength units that are in a bad spot. I really should think about where my next threat could be coming from, because I should deploy my troops there rather than where they are. But I'll worry about that once I have all of my troops even in my borders. And I'll probably want to build more. And now, none of this is going to carry back over into Hearts of Iron 3. I'm not sure how good the converter is, but they usually don't take troops into account. I don't even know if the converter works for this game. We keep moving, as I know there's some troops moving into this province. I end up moving most of my European units over. I got this stuff. But also, Georgia is in China's sphere. I don't think China's in danger of falling out of... No, not falling out of great power status, as I kind of hoped they would, but they have too much industry and military power to really do that. If I'd completely crushed their armies, ground them to dust, so to speak, it would have been better, but at this point they're being annoying to me, which is okay. They might actually declare war on me once the truce is up. We'll just have to find out. Now, Japan is ahead of them now, and has actually sphered Korea. Interesting. So, great powers are pretty normal. We've gotten a lot of prestige and military power for that. We are now number 2 at the moment. But there's a bunch of rebels over here. This might knock them out of... It's a white army. This will put them into absolute monarchy, I believe. So if these guys take over, it will probably knock them out of China's sphere, in which case I will probably declare war on them. Just so that, you know, I don't have to worry about it. Kurdistan, I'm not sure. We've got Ottoman nationalists, Armenian nationalists, fascists, Republican Guards. We'll just have to see who wins that out with that. The Ottoman nationalists have the most. Now, these guys are not the Ottoman tag, I don't believe, so they won't just defect to the Zoro Pope. But I actually don't remember. I don't think they are. I think they're just a copy of the Ottoman tag. So, we have 10 years left in the game, and to really clean up my borders, I would have to annex Nepal. However, that's not really a reasonable thing to do, unless I want to just ignore infamy, because it'd be 21 infamy to get rid of it, assuming I get caught, of course. I'm just going to leave Muscovy to its devices. Hey, they're fascist. Cool. And they're at war with France and Tartars. Okay. Great Finland's just HM government. I don't think anybody of any significance is... Oh, France is communist. Is a non... I know Hungary was fascist. Yugoslavia's that. Italy. The Alpurikids flipped to Tunisia, or Tunis, because they are not an absolute monarchy anymore. The Alpurikids were their dynasty names, so that goes away when they're not using the dynasty anymore. Ireland's ruled by the fascist party, but they're still a democracy. Interesting. They'll probably flip to a fascist government. We'll just have to find out. Now these guys should, aside from Zhao, which existed before, most of these guys should have a pretty good opinion of me. Kazakhstan. So, and they're all civilized nations. Ooh, Socialist Party. So far, those guys are my favorites. And they're also bordering one of my colonies. Speaking of which, let's get my fleet back into organized state. So I'm not wasting all my fuel having them sitting around in a place that they don't need to sit around anymore. The likelihood with war with China is kinda low, I would say, because of my strength, but it's entirely possible. I'm gonna need to get these guys out of there. My ironclads, I probably need to start getting rid of all my ironclads and just build a... I don't even know if that matters anymore, to be honest. I built ironclads because I thought... I built those things because I thought I would need them. I thought France might end up fighting Germany or something, and then I would need actual good ships. Nope. Did you notice, did you see their flag? Get on the boat? Oh, this isn't my transport fleet. These are my dreadnoughts. Where's my transport fleet? Probably in Africa, because I sent it to get more troops. I in fact did. These guys don't need to be here though, so you can pick them up. You just go up here for now. Or actually it'll be faster just to drop them here, somewhere on a railway, and then head over. We don't want to kill our guys through attrition, so don't drop too many mans there. So, it's presidential dictatorship with the Socialist Party. I have my doubts about us being able to flip this to socialist, but that's okay. We tried. I made some mistakes. What are you gonna do? I think we were just in too much of a having all the population of India be, you know, be conservative to really flip that. So I think it was a fool's errand to begin with, really. Okay. Does Iceland still own that port in Korea? They do. That's interesting. Is anybody doing anything interesting? No, not really. They're liberating Samara from the looks of things. Which is this. I don't think Muscovy's gonna have a good time with that. course. We're gonna do that. I don't really want to coast to the end of the game. I kind of did that with my my other one, and I was very unsatisfied with that. So nice. I'm looking at the railroads here, that's why I said that. Okay, go here. Arabia is one of the hardest places to get railroads in. Now, I'm losing so much money because I have dudes in horrible places and I've got to replenish all of their stocks of stuff. Expensive jobs. Fuck you, rich strata. Hey, cool. Now, I am at 11 infamy, but there's no uncivs left aside from the one I just released. That I can reasonably get to. These guys these aren't reactionaries, so they won't flip them to an unciv. I don't think they even started as an unciv anyway. But let's go ahead and move some troops over to here, just in case that happens. I definitely want to declare war on them. If they get knocked out of China's sphere. They don't like me at all. So if I justified a war, I can't do that right now. Because I am at a truce. I have a truce with their sphere guys, I think. Yeah, because I am the Federalist. Or maybe I just don't have enough jingoism. That's entirely possible. So what of our Indian nationalists? This is the worst. Bengali nationalists are not much better. I'm not going to suppress it, though. I haven't suppressed anything yet, and I'm not going to start now. I'm surprised about the amount of fascism I have. That's extremely interesting. Electrified. The only thing we're not going to get is Arts Endowment. And the voting system stuff. Otherwise, we have everything. Hey! Persian Pegu can become a state. Where's this? Pegu, that's this? Huh. Okay. Cool. Chittagong is not even in that. And we've owned Chittagong forever. That's really cool. Speaking of which, my navy's not here yet. How much time would that take? I don't know if I'd have enough time. If I'm going to annex any of these small... There we go. They flip. Pause, damn you. They flipped to... that. Absolute monarchy, which removes them from that. I don't have anything to declare war on them. I must not have enough jingoism to do so. So... Oh no, I did have those troops over there because they called Amalfi into that war. Yeah, that makes sense. Do I have some kind of outstanding military access or something? Nope, nothing. Let's let it run for a little bit, see if that changes anything. Suez Canal money. No, I just can't do anything. Alright, go back to over here. Alright, so both of these people are being jerks to me. None of the nationalists did anything interesting there. So that's good, I suppose. I still want to keep my large army in Shanghai. And these guys over here are pretty safe in France. In France's land. I'm just gonna bring... No. I'm gonna bring them over to... here. Now, as far as diplomacy goes... I've got good... oh, wow. I don't have good relations with these guys. Well, I'm gonna let it decay if it's gonna go down. I'm getting good relations with Japan, though. Basically, France is the only one that likes me, and they're gonna fall down out of the list. Oh, no, they're number 8. I misread that. Okay. I think the great powers are pretty well decided at this point. I don't think there's anybody who's even close to coming back up. What? Oh, that's a big fucking surprise, isn't it? 9 is Smolensk. Smolensk is solidly a 9, I would say. They're in France's sphere. That is interesting. France has all of these guys in their sphere. Oh man, if they, well, they've already formed Russia, so they can't do that. Never mind. I was gonna say, if they get all this in their sphere, they might be able to do that forcibly, but I don't think they can. They can't add stuff to an already existing colony, or country, which is kind of stupid, but whatever. Okay, France is currently embroiled in a war, which means that England will probably... Somebody's cutting my grass. We'll probably get through this pretty easily, but it looks like France just made peace. So perhaps not. Tartar Republic gets another chunk of Muscovy. Yeah, I don't have nearly the kind of forts that England has. So, I don't know if you can hear that lawnmower, but it's like going right by my window. Okay. Birth rate stable. Okay, cool. No penalties, no bonuses. Can increase. Oh crap, look at that. Yeah, friendly. Well, I guess we're gonna coast to spearing them, at least. Alright. My fleet here to go get the guys in France's land. Well, I could leave those guys there, but they won't get supplied very well. I actually need military access, don't I? I don't want to kill any of my troops through attrition just from having them sit there, so... Actually, that makes it so that I don't have to move them. But I will put my my ships there, because they're the most likely troops to have to be moved. So I'm not getting much in the way of problems with money. I think part of the problem is that I'm not trading as well with China. Let's just raise my poor taxes a little bit. Not because I need to, but because that's what a responsible government probably would do in this stage. That's less. Alright. Military-wise, I can build an awful lot of good troops now. I don't really see the point, though. Quite honestly, I can beat anyone. At least if I had all of my troops brought to bear. Probably have trouble with Germany at this point, just because my things are so narrow. I would have trouble getting... I don't like the look of that. So why did that happen? Did France join that war? No. Such a wuss, United Kingdom. There's a war up here in Finland. Yeah, I really can't do anything. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to declare war on anybody right now. Nope. I can't seem to, anyway. It could be a Great War thing, like I don't want it... Well, it wasn't a Great War, that doesn't make any sense. I have no idea. I can't do any wars. It's not a government thing. Federalists are normal. Model colony. Competition for colonies constantly increasing as... Well, they're all gone. As Europeans scramble for Africa and the world, the Persian Republic has done well for itself. One Persian colony has, in the past few years, become internationally recognized as the model of a well-managed European colony. I highly doubt any of those words. Well, at the very least, I highly doubt European. I think I have a couple of things that are considered Europe over here, but not very much. Cyprus. Cyprus is in Europe. From a technical standpoint as far as the map is concerned. Maybe it's not. And the attention that this colony has garnered for the Persian colonial policy in parliaments and courts of Europe is proving a wonderful boon for Persian research and international prestige. Now, this would still make sense in the if you had like America having colonies, because they're like European-style colonies, like which I guess we're doing too. So we get 11 prestige, almost 3,900 research points, lose some militancy and consciousness. So cool. We'll get oil-driven ships faster because we have good colonies. So what's this? Brunei has some rebels. What kind of rebels? Reactionaries. That's kind of bad news. They won't let me in, so they're probably going to fall out of my sphere, and then somebody else is going to probably snap them up. Not much I can do about it at this point. Rajput rebellion in Rajputana. Whatever. Down to 10 infamy. It's not like that actually matters at this point, considering I can't actually do anything. Alright. The Great War dismantling, I believe, is probably worse. I don't know why I'm worried about Smolensk. They're in France's sphere and I'm allied with France. Oh, is France at war with... No. Working less or less work? Screw you rich guys. Finland doing anything? Alright, they're freeing... Oh no, they're allied with Sweden, so they're the opposite, on the opposite end of this. A rousing cheer for the Empire! Nope. Look at that. Research. I'm not sure I'm gonna handle the research thing. If there's a very good host, excellent. If there's a converter available that works well and takes that stuff into account, then I'll use it. But I'll probably end up doing it manually again, which will take a long time. Especially since I have to do quite a bit of things with Russia, and Russia is enormous. So yeah, some full-on army tech, modern naval doctrine, full-on industry, culture, meh. That'll help the most. That's a cool flag. It's like they're ruled by Chaos Marines or something. Schwerpunkt. Cool. That gives us the Germany-style bonuses. Oh, they're actually winning. They're not. They're killing the conservatives. Newly arrived immigrants have brought with them the collected experiences of their home country, and their songs now blend with ours in an ever-changing symphony that is the Persian Republic. Their customs have enriched our own, in creating interesting new blends of cultural expression in the fields of arts, sciences, and architecture. It's glorious, the Persian Republic. Glorious, the cheat. 5 prestige and 1 plurality. Or it was like, why do people tell me these things and they get mad? Not really mad. I'm honestly surprised that I have this few problems with full consciousness. I think people just really like 5% more socialist? Yeah. I think I just didn't have enough time. That's it. I must have gained more sunnies from that. Like I said before, this is a problem if you are England as well. You'll have a shitload of Hindus. So I don't really see it as a problem. It was part and parcel to having India. And converting India is a completely unrealistic thing in EU4. You often see that these things flipping to Catholic and stuff like that, which is completely stupid. There's no way you can really convert India that way. Simply because it has so many different religions and they're all relatively tolerant of each other. More so than the European religions are, anyway. Wave of colonial unrest. Yes, the situation will pass. I have confidence that our model colonies are only models, and I don't really have to pay attention to them. Oh, this would fucking suck if they just ignored this. It would probably be a very good idea, though, for them. I'm not gonna lie, if I was in their shoes, I would do the same thing. To remove them. Actually, no, those are reactionaries. That's fucking stupid. Advanced submarines. Spearhead doctrine. We're getting all this pointy stuff. Schwerpunkt and spearheads and... Wait. Doesn't Schwerpunkt mean spearhead? Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm thinking of another word. Alright. Yeah, I'm kind of coasting here. Can't really do anything else. This is the nature of late game Victoria 2. As soon as I can justify a war, I will. I don't think I have a CB left on Muscovy. No, it's gone. It's been gone for a while. Hungarian conquest of Donbass. So Hungary is going to make their stupid borders look even dumber. I'm surprised rebels haven't risen up in here. Although I suppose technically they probably have. It's just that they fascistized them. What the hell are you doing, France? Are you getting ready to declare war on the Zoro Pope? That would be very mean. And I would not like that.